Question 1. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, what percentage of American children aged 2 through 19 years are obese? A, approximately 5%, B, approximately 12%, C, approximately 17%, or D, approximately 39%.
I've got a real big hunch that it's C. I think it's C. But everybody's talking at once, and I know Jeff wanted B, and the other two are picking A and D, and we just don't know where we're at on this.
The red team and the white team both guessed D. The blue team guessed B. The correct answer is C. So everyone got it wrong. We are moving on to question 2. Approximately what percentage of overweight children ages 5 to 10 already have at least one risk factor for heart disease, such as high cholesterol, high insulin, or high blood pressure? A, 10%, B, 25%, C, 45%, or D, 60%?
This is insane.
We're talking about kids between the ages of 5 and 10. I mean, 60% is way too high, and I still even think that 25% is a little too high.
You each guessed a different answer. You guessed everything but the right one.
60%?
60%. Question 3. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, what is the biggest single source of added sugar in children's diets? A, chocolate, B, fried food, C, sugar-sweetened drinks, or D, ice cream?
We all quickly went to sugar-sweetened drinks. I think it's more prevalent than all of the others. It's just around, and it's not something you think about. Like, you think about the amount of candy your kids are eating, but a lot of times we just don't think about what they're drinking.
The correct answer is C, sugar-sweetened drinks. All right, all 3 teams got it right. So I'm gonna put you all on the board with 1,000 points each. Let's go to question 4. Complete this sentence. Over the past 3 decades, the childhood obesity rate in America has A, decreased, B, doubled, C, tripled, or D, stayed the same.
It obviously didn't decrease. It definitely didn't stay the same, and doubled just didn't seem like quite enough, so we just thought that tripled made sense.
You all guessed C, and you're all right.
The childhood obesity rate is gargantuan. Come on, America, we gotta pay attention to this. The fact that it's tripled over the last 3 decades suggests that what we've been doing is wrong. It needs to be fixed.
Well, you're all at exactly 2,000 points. You are still tied. This is it. 1 question left. What percentage of parents of obese children think that their child is normal or even underweight? A, 20%, B, 38%, C, 51%, or D, 75%?
You know, as parents, we only want to see the good in our kids. So I know that it's got to be 75%.
We're struggling a lot because we have a hard time thinking that 75% of parents can't see that their children are overweight. You know, so we're thinking maybe it's 50%, maybe it's less than that.
I immediately jumped to 75%. My team is kind of bantering back and forth whether they think it's 75 or 51. I got outvoted, and we went with 51%.
White team and blue team guessed C. The red team went with D. The correct answer is D, 75%.
Oh, you got it?
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mama.
Get in your Jackson.
Congratulations, red team, you have won, and you are safe. The red team has 3,000 points. White team and blue team tied at 2,000 points apiece. So now we come down to a tiebreaker between the white team and the blue team. Here's the tiebreaker. I'm gonna ask you a question. Whichever team comes closest to the correct number wins. On average, what percentage of daily calories for children aged 2 through 18 is wasted on empty calories from added sugars and solid fats? The percentage of wasted calories per day.
We knew initially that it was going to be a high number. 45% sounds good, but Pam was thinking actually higher, about like 70%. So at this point, we're like, look, let's just go in the middle and hope that that's the right answer.
As I said, it's the closest to the correct answer. Blue team guessed 68%. And the white team guessed 55%. White team. Congratulations.
Oh! Oh, God!